Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel. Welcome to this YouTube video at the same time. My name is Achol Silas, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through on how to create a table of contents using Word. Now, I hope most of us have at least interacted with textbooks, various kinds of textbooks, even novels. You find that these textbooks or novels, they have a table of contents, maybe just a few pages after the cover page in front. You find that this table of content enables you to easily locate what you want in the book. For example, you're looking for a topic that is a little bit in the middle of the book. The book is very large, you cannot look for it page by page. So what you resort to is the table of contents. The same thing with our document. Sometimes the document can be very large and you cannot go through the page one by one. So it is very important and very necessary, very crucial for you to create a table of contents so that you can easily navigate through the Word document. So allow me to proceed with the tutorial. The first step is to give Word. You tell Word, I want this to be in my table of contents. So that's the first step. The first step, we are going to select headings, titles, and subsections that we want Word to include in our table of contents. And we do that by you go to the home tab, click right there. Then we have styles here. You can see this is what the styles option is right here. So we have three. We have heading 1, we have heading 2, we have heading 3. Heading 1 is the main title. The main title you want in the table of contents. Then obviously now if heading 1 is the main title, that means heading 2 is a subsection of heading 1. Then heading 3 is the subsection of of the subsection of heading 1. Let me hope you're getting me. So we have heading 1 for the main. Think of it as heading 1 being the main, then heading 2 is for the subsection, heading 3 is for now the points, for example, under that subsection. Yeah, so let us start selecting what we want Word to include in our table of contents. We're coming here, chapter 1. This is a big heading, so it's going to be heading 1. We come here, background. Background is under chapter 1, so that is heading 2. Objectives, still under the same chapter, heading 2. We go down. You do this for every heading that you want to be included on your table of contents. Now you're coming to chapter 2. You come to chapter 2. That is a big heading. We give it heading 1. You come to a subsection under chapter 2. That is heading 2. You give it heading 2. You can see the style is changing because you can also change the style the way you want. You can see it's changing, continuously changing. So you can change the style that you want. This is another subsection under the same heading, that's heading 2. We have chapter 3 now. Chapter 3. Chapter 3 is heading 1. We have this. This is heading 2, sorry. Heading 2. Yeah. This is another one. Under the same subsection, heading 2. Then finally, our last chapter, that is heading 1. So now what we have done is we have selected the different headings that we want Word to include in our table of contents. So now we are going to insert the table of contents. Obviously, you cannot insert your table of contents on the last page. Doesn't make sense. Maybe if it is an index, but you cannot include the table of contents in the last page. So you go to the first page. What you do on the first page, you create a new, you do what they call splitting the page. You create a new page as the first page. We insert our table of contents. So the first thing we have to first do is to number. Obviously, your pages should be numbered. Let us just include page number somewhere here. Just put it at the bottom of the page, right there. So we are done with selecting our headings. The next thing we are going to do is to now insert the table of contents. Let us create a new page somewhere here, page break. Yeah. So there we are on the new page. Okay. So to insert our table of contents, we just come to references. Then in the corner, top left corner, you can just tap on table of contents. You choose the style that you want. And there you have it, your table of contents fully inserted right there. Just right there. Oh, it is not again on the. Let us just do this. Give me a minute. So we insert it right there. Yeah. So that is the table of contents. You can see the pages right there. Obviously, my document is very small, so you find that the pages are very few, but still you can do it your own way. If you have a bigger document, it's even better. Yeah, it's even better for you. Now, in case you have changed something in your document, but you still want to update your table of contents. Obviously, when you change something, you have to come back and make corrections on the table of contents. For example, you have shifted, maybe let me say chapter 4, you shifted it to another page. Yeah, you have shifted chapter 4 to another page. You have to come back and update the table of contents. How do you do that? Let us first try and shift. Let us let's insert a new page maybe down. Yeah, there we cut off chapter 4. Remember chapter 4 is on page 3. Chapter 4 is on page 3, but we are cutting it, we are taking it to page 4, right? So we cut it and come down here and let us paste it there. So now in chapter 4, instead of being on page 3, we have taken it to page 4. But if you come back to your table of contents on the first page right here, it is on page 3 still. So what we do, we have to update the table of contents. So you just click on it, then they say update the table. It gives you the option of update the entire table, not just the page. Update the entire table. After updating the entire table, you find your anything new has been updated. Now you see that chapter 4 is now on page 4. So that is what I had for you guys today. Please make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, make sure you like, uh, do everything possible to push this channel. I don't know, do we follow on YouTube? Whatever. Yeah, thank you.